An achievement playthrough of the Binding of Isaac, which I should probably say more often. I already played as Eve today, so maybe I'll hold off on that. Let's go with Maggy first. If I win with Maggy, I'll take a victory lap as Eve. We're in the Curse of Darkness, not a big deal for floor 1 at all, honestly. Dismantling hoppers pretty easily. Vapors go down pretty well too. Let's hope we get something decent. That Eternal Heart is pretty sick to see. 1 in 100 chance. Don't know if it's bolstered at all for being in Eternal mode, but I haven't noticed it. Looks like we're playing with an Ipecac run, which is perfectly fine by me. We'll look into using that Eternal Heart a little bit later. As we all know by now, I quite like Ipecac. Range can be a little bit of a limiting factor. But it's quite powerful. Maybe I could turn into an Ipecac too, which would be nice to see. The worst enemies are enemies that can get right up in your grill, namely spiders and flies. Bombs are not going to be really necessary at all. I'll take one stab at it, sure. That'll give me a 10% chance to fire Piercing Tears. That's not really a thing. Okay. There's our opportunity to obtain some more soul hearts. Let's fight the boss first. Eternal Monstro. I should have a relatively easy time doing a crapload of damage to. Ipecac's massive AoE effect is pretty great. I like Ipecac about as much as I like Fetus in a Jar, which is to say a lot. As long as these guys don't get too close to me, the poison damage will do what some of my close range domineering cannot. So we'll take the HP up for sure. We still have the other one, so that's why I went ahead and picked that up. Let's go down to 5 HP. Or not 5 HP, let's go down to 5 coins. See if I can grab a soul heart or 3, hopefully. I don't have a coin with me, unfortunately. 2 of hearts. We'll hang on to it. That'll double my currently equipped hearts. Okay, get a couple bombs. Well, a single bomb for my trouble. Not at all worth it, but I would very, very, very much like not to take too much damage on the next floor. In fact, I'd want to take none whatsoever. The idea being, oh hey, I can get a devil deal. So we'll go to the boss as soon as we conceivably can. But Ipecac is so powerful, if I skip a devil deal, then I'm not that much worse for wear. Save it for now. I really need that key, though. Let's destroy these spider webs for no really good reason. Okay. Let's hope for a damage up or a speed up would be nice. Sad Onion is a tears up, which doesn't actually affect me in any meaningful way. Whoops. You cannot fire through obstacles. Like I said, not a huge deal with Ipecac. But I do need more consolidated power. Ow, that one hit somehow. Well, I've already taken damage, so... Sure, what are you doing? Yeah, looks like it's an actual full health pill, dude. Don't give me that question mark. I'll deserve that. If I can beat this boss without taking any hits, then I have a chance for the Devil Deal. Okay, we do get a Devil Deal. Shot speed up. Krampus would be fine. Just want to keep that poison on him as long as I can. Obviously, the explosion is better. Okay, now we have a pretty solid chance of getting angel rooms for the conceivable rest of the run. And it's really a good idea not to get hit on the entire floor, but you still can get Devil Deals, albeit slightly less with just beating the boss by taking no hits. Definitely going to go in the shop because I have enough money. We'll take the ladder and we'll take the key. Ladder will give us pseudo flight, allow us to go over 1 space chasms, and a key is just that, a key. Very, very, very powerful for us. Nothing doing in there. Like I said, we'll keep that full health bill, and I'll go ahead and try to get 3 soul hearts, or a better trinket. Mostly I just want Curved Horn. High Priestess will stomp down for me. Which is quite powerful, but I have Ipecac. We get 3 coins, remunerating us entirely for everything we did there. Now I'm just looking for additional damage. Maybe Brim's Sacred Heart would be really cool. Sacred Heart would still be dangerous, mind you. Flight would be really nice. Flight is a paramount importance with Ipecac. Here we enter Catacombs, which, as we all know, can be a little iffy. Want to use that boy there. So this guy gets really, really up in your grill, so we want to... need some room to get away from him. I had to take the hit there. It sucks, but I had to do it. It just really sucks. With the spider here, I'm kind of just like dancing around. I did it with my dignity intact there. Took a hit, whatever. Okay. What? Oh, I guess we'll just go ahead and grab it. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works, but we're gonna go ahead with it. I don't know how that works. I'm here expecting an Ipecac run. I'm here expecting an Ipecac run, and they give me the knife. I don't even care that I'm taking hits. I don't care. Mom's box will give me a nice soul heart there. Bombs are suddenly relevant again. Flat penny is definitely great. A lot of keys we'll see. Okay. I don't know how Ipecac interacts with Mom's knife. Give me 1 second. I want to find out. Hang on, I'm still here. I'm just looking at this, trying to figure it out. I don't know if I have any additional damage or what. But I really do like it, Ipecac. Platinum. God. Scroll down. Isaac. Original. Calculator. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't affect anything. That's fine. We had fun with Ipecac for a little while. But now, you know, we're on the proper level here with Mom's Knife, and that's where we're going to stay for the duration of the game. Pretty tough to run from that. My tears are, of course, boosted by the Tears Up pill, so I can charge pretty quickly. Oh, God, they just all beeline right at me. Oh, fuck off. No, I'll check out the shop now, at least. Immense power is contained in this knife, which I don't know if it actually synergizes with Lump of Coal either. Oh. I have a ton of HP. Come on now. I'm gonna lose everything. I'm just playing a little bit too cavalierly, I suppose. But like I said, again, bombs are relevant. Equipped with this nasty full health pill, though, I do have a lot of option. And levity. Let's see, I don't know if it's a... Let's see, Mom's Knife plus Lump of Coal. Let's check that out. Still same amount of damage. Mom's Purse. Fortunately, can't get that, but you might give me a red heart item. Which you do. Pushing a lot of HP at the moment. We're going to use that immediately, by the way, just going in here. Still looking for that nasty HP up. Or nasty flight is what I really need. Take that. Keep my full health. Let's see what we can do. No, come on, you should have let me go on there. Okay, that charger did a full heart of damage. Which was really, really lame. Because it didn't let me... See, you go at a weird angle. Usually it lets you get on the elbows. Guess I'm wrong. Poke you. I can make some use out of, got a tough crowd there. And the keys are going to become very flush, as evident with time. trying not to take damage, but I do. That stupid creep you produce. Okay, we get Judgment. Judgment's gonna create another beggar baby. And the moon will teleport us to the secret room. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Just for some coins. I do a lot of things for filthy lucre in this game. Flat Penny already paying off in dividends. By the way, that's a 50% chance for Flat Penny to activate. We'll use the beggar after we go into the shop and see if there's anything we want in there. Just poking him with the knife is sufficient, honestly. I like using the knife a lot as a melee weapon. I'm not as good with it as I would like to be, or should be, I guess. You are a double, aren't you? And to this day, I still don't know what these are properly called as enemy. I mean, I know their small form is a pooter. Use the knife to ward off any would-be predators. Arcade is pretty nice to see. Let's get flush with health. Okay. See what else you can do for me. Scatter would be very, very helpful. I would like to see... I want to go to the shop first. Having 15 is where I want to be. Let's see what else we can get first. Yet another good item. Or option, rather. Ooh, almost got hit by that one. I wish Mom's knife had a little bit more range, which is the opposite of what I would like with Ipecac. I like kind of short range, to be honest. I'm doing this because I have Yumheart charged up. Because Yumheart is charged, I'm going to go ahead and activate the blood donation machine twice. I really, really, really would like to try to get... this is going to give me so many keys. I want to get as many... I want to get blood bags, what I really want. Let's go up here, and since we know where the boss is now, let's go up here and see what else we have. And then I'll see how much money I actually have to play with. Let's see how valuable of something there is actually on the ground. In there. What's in here? I have pseudo flight, but I don't have a terribly powerful impulsion to use it. However, it generally does at least somewhat pay for itself. Dead Sea Scrolls. That is a bit better than Yumheart, which is not altogether too great. We will use it in this room immediately. It gave me deck of cards, so it gave me the Empress. Which I'll use now, whatever, who cares. I'm not coming all the way back here just to grab my full health. I'm hoping you managed to drop Mr. Mega for me. No, one, possibly two troll bombs. Explosive diarrhea, how apropos. So it's pretty early on, but I'll take Steam Sale. Reason being is that I'm hopefully going to be able to parlay this into a decent amount of wealth. got a lot of stuff to go through here. Let's go down to 4 hearts. Great. I like Demon, or the regular beggar, over anything else right now. Let's see if he can activate for me. I'd like to see the compass. But more HP is good too. Of course, Blood Bag increases our speed by 0.3. So 30%. And also gives us some pretty handy stuff. With 4 heart recovery. And 1 full heart container. Be nice to see you give out a soul heart. I'd rather get Scatole than have a chance at some stuff. Ah, we didn't get Scatole there. That would have been cool. Let's bomb the hell out of you, unfortunately. 1 bomb and 1 key. Don't need that health at the moment. Take that. That's an Eternal Heart at the start of every floor. I have plenty of keys now. We get Pestilence, who is doing a lot over there. Maggy, like I just said, what Maggy's face does. It's apropos not only for the character, but it's also a pretty good trinket. I'm gonna take damage here for sure. Going up against these eternal enemies, you know, you kind of know that you're gonna get hit. Even with something as glorious as Mom's Knife, I'm still in trouble here. Now I'm taking a ton of damage, just because, hey, this fight turns out it's really difficult. You gotta get close to an enemy you really don't want to get close to. I didn't procure any additional coins, unfortunately. Do have this nice little half right here. Still no actual devil deal to speak of, but let's see what you can give me. Just a half a heart. Now, I'm not committed to protecting this Eternal Heart that I'm going to get at the start of every floor with my life. Sorry about the coughing. Okay, we are in Necro, unfortunately. An Eternal Hanger. Okay, and already, right off the bat, taking damage. I assure you, there'll be much more that I endure. This is kind of cool. Just expecting to take a ton of damage no matter what I do. And no matter what I do, I'm screwed, right? Again, we're playing a tank, so let's act like one. I would rather Lucky Toe, I think. Let's use that right away. Anarchist could be not what I want to see. Reason to max out my health here. No, I would like Lucky Toe for now. Oh, come on. Man, that dealing with shots sometimes is just so irritating. Big threat there. Finally defeated. Okay. Yeah, so I think the only thing I get out of Mom's knife with Lump of Coal is that I get the nice black knife. Whereas Parasite gives the orange one, for example. Which is supremely cool. Come up after me. Okay, not... See, why are you not getting hit on the backswing? I don't understand this. It's a transcendent priority item. Do I have to backstab you? Guppy's Paw will be critically useful. For the rest of the game. Gotta find a way to stab these hearts. Flight would be really nice. Gonna stay safe against this bastard. What are you doing? You're just going back the same way. I would like more range, please. Grabbing bombs for fun, who cares? Probably not my wisest idea, but I'm still having fun. A wee bit. Let's check that one. Had a feeling about it. Sometimes my feelings are flawed. Okay, gonna take a hit here. I thought I was safe, but apparently not. Okay, yeah, that was great. Die a slow, painful death. Ghost Baby. Now I have some meager way to shoot through obstacles. Again, emphasis on meager. I don't even want to go in there because I want to keep Guppy... I want to be tempted away from Guppy's Paw. I want to keep that for as much of the rest of the game as I could possibly do. Out there. Out there. Alright. 5 coins is kind of a low drop from him, but that's fine. Almost a guaranteed damage room here. Just the right amount away. Ghost Baby came in clutch there. Eve's Birdfoot. It's not quite good enough. A small percent chance when I get hit that Eve's Birdfoot will come to my rescue. Which again, decent item. Emphasis on item. If it's just the trinket, there are far better trinkets with which I can use for my time. The game kind of treats trinkets like they're less good than passive items. However, I think that
more often than not, they can be really, really great.
Oh, baby. That hurt. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Pick up Eve's Birdfoot. Let's see what you are. Hopefully a red chest. Of course you're an Eternal Heart. I'm gonna leave you go for now. Let's see what the boss gives me, okay? Let's do all that first. Let's see what the boss does. Still Necro 1. And it's Eternal War, which is flatly terrible. Trying as hard as I can to get him into baby want a snack mode. Okay, this is good. Don't really need that HP. Oh, wait, I couldn't pick it up. I didn't have enough coins. And here I thought I did. Whoopsie daisy. Still totally worth it. Yeah, I'm okay with this decision. Are definitely a unique challenge. So is it Birdfoot comes out if I just chill him or what? Like if I kill an enemy? Is that how Eve's Birdfoot works? I was to understand is if you took a hit, not if you killed an enemy, which is substantially better. I tried to... Did that do a full heart of damage? You twat. A brutal leaper scheme here. The Eternal Leaper isn't so bad, honestly, because the only thing that really makes him awful is the addition of health. Balls of Steel. Tears down. Okay, great. Small rock, please. Absolutely, I'll take that. Absolutely, I'll take that. Fate gives flight and an Eternal Heart. So now, of course, we finally get the flight that we've so long waited for. Pseudo-flight from the ladder was quite nice and helpful. But now we have the defensive benefits that we need. Now I just need something like a couple really sweet, pretty flies for me. Let's go ahead and go in. Another guppy item, maybe? No. Speed down, that's awful. And we walk out of there with explosive diarrhea. The speed down kind of hurts because now we're going back down to base Maggy speed, or close to it at least. I'm gonna actually use Ghost Baby to blow this thing up. Ow, I missed it. Oh, you're Eternal. Oh god, screw off for all of eternity. What the hell? Why did that happen? Why did it just thrust me forward like that? Oh my god, Maggy. Why do you keep doing this to me? This is a good run. Don't blow it. I go back and forth on knife, don't get me wrong. I do think it's a good item. It's just, one, I need the speed, and I need additional damage even with it. I have a ton of HP. I don't know what thrusted me forward there, but it was very obnoxious. See, the knife you have to get up close and personal with. Rosary is going to give me 3 soul hearts and add a bunch of copies of the Bible to the shop pool, which I don't have to worry about at all. I think it adds 7. I'm going to just knife nudge him. Okay, come on. I was out of the way for that. I literally, like, stopped for 0.2 of a second. Such is the game. Again, at least we have flight. And I would like to find the secret room. Hopefully I can get something decent out of it. Okay. I'll take it, just to see what I get. Again, flight just allows me to avert so many of these awful creep spawn. Yeah, of course I get hit by leapers with the knife. Not my favorite thing to deal with. And I'm not terribly fast to contend with these guys. Well, let's look for a couple of the hit options / ideas in regards to the secret room. That's what I'm contemplating at the moment. I was trying to play one-handed, but you kind of got to be on the side with Mom's knife. You can't judge your distance as well, otherwise. I will play. There's a coin in here, and I certainly can get it. I'll give 16 plays to the slots. No mapping, which is dangerous. I'd like some soul hearts, please. Pretty flies would be a really, really good get. That's just explosive diarrhea again. It's a very nice coin, but a very nice coin. Oh my god. Is there something wrong? Am I cheating somehow? Is this another cheat run? That was 4 nickels in a row. What? I'm still flabbergasted. Keep going. I would like a pretty fly. Well, that's excellent. So far, I've gotten 1 soul heart, which is a decent payout. And everything else is actually kind of inconsequential. 4 nickels in a row, and notwithstanding. Amazing as that was, and that's the most I've ever seen in a row, far and away. it still doesn't put me in any better of a position. What I need is, I need the pretty flies. I really need the pretty flies. And I'd be happy with $1 if I got, like, money equals power or something. Tremendously unlikely, but, you know, I'm okay with the $1. I didn't care if it blew up, so I didn't mind picking up the bombs there. It doesn't seem to be paying me out too much in regards to something that I'd want. Sparse amount of coins. Okay. Well, like I said, we have a good stock of health. And hopefully Mom gives us Mom's trinket. I think do I like big birdfoot or do I like potential poison tears? I like birdfoot. Remember, we are an ad-focused mom fighter. We kill mobs. Yeah, Mom, you got one on me, okay. That's fine. Oh, we gotta take the Polaroid, which is gonna be fantastic with our stock of stats. Let's pick a direction. I'm gonna go up. That was a really, really poor decision on my part. The tears down here is really, really shameful, unfortunately. Just because tears down with Mom's knife means you're charged to max power more slowly. It may seem mildly inconsequential, but it does matter, you know. Okay, we'll spend it all on you. How did you go right through the spikes? Oh man, I'm gonna lose this run. I assure you I'm gonna lose this run. I was probably better off with Ipecac, but like in my personal hierarchy, I think that Mom's knife is definitely better. For sure, almost. You have to bait these guys. And not get hit at the same time. Wait for you to fire once. Go ahead. Oh, come, what? You piece of shit. Do they do contact damage? Alright, soul hearts, please. I can't take any new trinkets. I got Pageant Boy instead of Mom's purse. Okay, great. It's paid out one so far. That's fantastic. 1 out of 18. Cancer is excellent, but I can't take it. Please just don't shoot out the tick. And give me 3 more soul hearts. Okay. 2 for 18. Right now, 2 for 10. Here, 2 for 11. If that's the Hierophant, it'll be good. Sure, let's use it. Okay, it's nice to know I'm going the right way. I did get 3 soul hearts out of 18 coins. Well, presumably will. Hierophant? Magician. Okay, pretty fantastic, honestly. Grab a couple more coins. Unfortunately, I cannot take Cancer with me. Much though I would like to. Of course, I get hit by something stupid. You try to be defensively minded, and man, just does not benefit you. That's a shame that I can't fight him. I can't blow him up for an additional chance at the devil deal. But I think I'm already going to get it, so let's pop in here, see what's in. Book of Belial is a little tempting. Let's see what the boss gives me, and then I'll come back in for Book of Belial. I am going to have a Meat Boy this run. I'm going to use this just for fun. Mom's Tears, unfortunately, cannot be homing. Of course I get jammed up by you. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Oh, fuck this host, man. Why did that not give me Polaroid? There it is. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you so much. So take that with me and get 2 hearts, or take Book of Belial. Let's take that with me. It's the right play. Of course, we are yet again in the utero. Range up is fantastic and super worth it. Keep heading this way. Okay, bad idea. Before any of them turn into eternal flies, which they can do. We've got a lot of health, but I've got a lot of bosses to go through. Of course you hit me inexplicably, honest. I'm gonna keep going this way. I think I can just poke him, right? Yeah, I had to like juke him around somehow, and fortunately the eyes are terrible. Something tells me that I'm not gonna be getting the right direction here. Oh, come on. I hate when I enter a room and you just get shit on. I just know, like, prematurely, it's a Maggy run. I'm just expecting death. And as you can see, of course, finally, at the very end, I picked the right path. Burnt penny, can't take it. That was a close one. Troll bombs really shit on you. A couple things we might like to see yet. I think I'm just gonna let him run around, because this room doesn't feel safe otherwise. It's definitely slow going, but I just know my dumb ass is gonna get hit. And take an opportunity to briefly crack my knuckles. Okay, thanks, Meat Boy. Of course, explosive diarrhea. Balls of steel. Range down!
First things first, bomb. And bomb. Still looks like I got a decent heft of range there. Yeah, of course I get hit because enemies are stupid and this boss is ridiculous. I guess just keep you alive as long as I'm able. Meat Boy, of course, clutching it out. His helpfulness is honestly immeasurable. You really see him doing a lot of work, honestly. I don't know how that hit me. Kind of BS. We'll get a chance to see an angel room, and of course nothing will come of it. We just need to go up. Let's see if I can pick the right way. We all know I'm not going to pick the right way, but... An eternal famine. At this stage, you'd think he'd be a little bit more trivial, but... No. He's still just as dangerous. This is the way. Really tough room. I knew I was probably going to take the hit there, so I wanted to take several down with me. Oh, come on now. Oh, I just want to be faster. Alright, well, down to my last 12 HP here. I'm dealing with what is almost assuredly my own death. Double Loki room. I get everything I want, and still, it's just not enough. This mode is too difficult. You know, I'm just getting shit on. There's almost no way I beat the chest, but I'll try the best I can. Of course, you had to be eternal. Just let Meat Boy deal with you. Or that. I was thinking about bombing. I don't think I can actually bomb out of rooms here. Just every time I see those, it's like, oh, there's another, at least 1 HP gone. I'm guessing I'm on the complete wrong side of the floor, which I am. I don't believe they can hit me. I'm very willing to be extremely wrong about it, but Meat Boy is a very good boy. This is going to be the right way to play almost every room. Meat Boy, you were so close. There we go. Nope. Excellent job. Hopefully you have something decent to offer me. The Magician is worthless. I'll take that. Sure, what's in there? You're just gonna be bosses. Pretty heartwarmingly easy, unless Chubb really craps on me. I don't have the speed to contend with Chubb as I would like to, but double Monstro. Double Monstro is almost as easy as playing against one Monstro. Mom's knife, of course, doing a ton of damage. To Monstro, that is. at a reasonable health level, but again, I just cleared out a side of the cathedral I didn't even want to see. But I had to go down every alleyway and the chance that I was right. Eternal Loki, we have no idea what he does yet. Something awful, as you can see. Produce annoying enemies. Sure, the Eternal Hearts are nice, but... Okay. Not super fast to deal with the double Gemini. But they do have mercifully low HP. Meat Boy won't be able to do anything for me here. Not much. He's getting a couple licks in. Soul Heart is very sweet to see. Mostly just going to be letting Meat Boy do his thing. It's going to be a lot of what this fight is going to be, at least in the first round. After that, I'll get a little bit more up close and personal, but until then, Meat Boy is sort of my in. Unless I can get those little petty stabs in. I just don't want to take much damage, and Meat Boy, as you can see, is, because Isaac teleports, is pretty safe. I just want to get... I think Phase 1 is the hardest one. And that might be my incredibly dumb opinion. But I really do think this is the easy one. Try to get Ghost Baby to get a beat on him. Looks like he's pretty close to Phase 2 territory. Once he starts firing out those bad homing tears like that, then I can get a lot more stabs in him. See, he fires tears because he doesn't really know what to do with me. But anytime Meat Boy gets a tick of damage on him, he still fires him out regardless. So now in this phase, I'll get a lot more aggro. And righteously so. We did take no damage, so it's quite good. Okay. Crack the Sky is okay. I'll take some more speed. Could be dangerous to me. Mr. Maggy will just give me bigger blast radius, but that's fine. Let's go down. A really nice room. And then after that, I'm sure it's going to be 3 monster 2s in a row. Let's go this way. No. There's no reason for me to have homing tears out, because they do nothing for me. This is a really tough room, by the way, triple Loki. When you have Mom's Knife and have to get up and close. I like to say a lot of rooms are kind of like bullet hellish. But the simple fact is, some rooms can't be bullet hellish. That one is you just have to get lucky and not get hit. Which I took 2 hits in. Which is enough to severely cripple me. Gertie is at least low HP. So I'm happy to see Gertie. It is weird when it reorients you in the room. This is a death room. And it's eternal death, of all things. Meat Boy may be a miracle worker, but only he can do so much. Right now I'm going for death first, just because death really scares me. I'm just gonna move away and do that. You see that? It even felt like I had, like, no time to dodge that. Because I still want to get my licks in. Okay. This Eternal Wrath here is definitely interesting. The fact that he fires shots is really kind of hilarious to me. Well, it looks like I'm up against him whether I like it or not. I kind of like that they gave an enemy explosive diarrhea. Honestly, this is kind of fun right now. Troll bombs, you know, by this point I'm an expert at avoiding. Okay, we picked the wrong way. Do we go up or do we try the right side? I think typically more often than not you find it on the right side as opposed to going up. Let's keep it so I only have one thing to avoid. These are some Gungeon-ass bullet patterns. Of course, I'm pretty good at Enter the Gungeon, so... Gungeon patterns are not really that dangerous to me. That's a pretty low-level Gungeon pattern, too, so... Yet another one. Justice. Drop 4 of each. Let's go this way. Doesn't really matter who I go up against. Let's kill Greed first. I think he's more dangerous. I think Gluttony's the least dangerous, but Meat Boy's already on that. I don't mind going up against a Viz. A Viz I can beat. Mr. Boom! Boom! The Wretched. And here we go. Okay, looks like Meat Boy's gonna pop him off. It looked like this may be a Maggy win, barring a Carrion Queen glitch in here. We got a chance. Let's use Meat Boy. Blue Baby, of course, has a lot more HP than Isaac. I don't know his exact HP total. But hey, you know, we're just here to do some damage. He fires an occasional spat of homing tears and some blue flies. Not blue flies, red flies for him. Blue flies would be for me. I'll get my licks in when I can with the knife, but for the most part, it's mostly gonna be Meat Boy versus Blue Baby. Me charging up a knife to find a good shot on him. Doing a non-insignificant amount of damage. I actually probably could just bum rush him, which is what I'm going to do now. I have enough HP. I'm just going to try to stab him the whole time. Just basically kamikaze myself at him. Let's do one last time. Okay. What a relief. I was really touch and go there for me. Maggy gets Eternal, and let's do an Eve run. I said if I won, I'll do an Eve run. And it just so happens that I won. Well, I'm extremely happy.
I'm racist, yeah, I'm racist. I'm racist, yeah.
Alrighty, gang. We did it with Mags. 71, 81, 89. I don't care about my ratio, of course, anymore. Next up, we'll do Samson. And then, lastly, I'll worry about Blue Baby, who is going to be a trial in his own right. And whether win or lose, we're just going to do an Eve run. And I know an hour and 44 is a lot to say, hey, watch this. You know, that's why I've decided, you know, I don't want to do the Eve runs first. But also, like, hey, I'm dead. You know, I know it was kind of jacked up me doing the whole cheating bit, but man, I really earned those wins. The first one, I'm like, okay, that's kind of bullshit. And then immediately the next run, salty run back, and it just, carry on, queen, glitch, which I did not know existed. Had I known that, I would have avoided it. I'm just like, oh, I'm having fun. Good item, bad item. And I usually have pretty good luck on the first floor, getting something that's tolerable. But here we get telepathy for dummies, which will just give me homing shots for the room. You know, knowing my luck, I'll get Spoonbender on the next floor. Spoonbender would give me a more permanent fixture of homing shots, which is actually a pretty decent item. If I fight an Eternal boss here, I will just flatly lose. I'm not. The homing shots are not much of a help against Pin. But you will hit with a slightly higher percentage of shots if you do have homing shots available. I do think they're better in Rebirth, as many things are wont to be in Rebirth, just flatly better. But in this game, Spoonbender's alright. The homing tiers are a little bit stupid sometimes. But as you can see, enemies' homing tiers were great. My homing tiers are meh. When you have long range, they're pretty good. Okay. I'll use the bomb that I have to get in there, I think. It could be something really worthwhile. I didn't want to use the health, because I want to get a devil deal. Oh, it didn't let me do it. You jerk. That's fine. Library there, don't really need that. I like to extinguish the fires first. Even though they're a pretty low threat enemy, they're one that you just want to destroy. I think this charges every 2 rooms, so I'll use this pretty frequently. I ought to, at least. Might help a little bit in this room, especially with a lot of gushers. Even though there's no Eternals. I don't think I've seen an Eternal enemy yet. Thank God. I have some keys here to, This guy, I'm just gonna kind of wheel him around, hopefully. I want him to fire off his dumb old shot like that and have them kill, because he tends to kill all of them. Judgment is not justice. I do not have enough right now to work with that. I'll probably use a key and enter that room if I don't get an active item. Which I do not want, mind you. I want a passive item. I desperately want a passive item. I don't really like getting active items in this game, even when it's something amazing like the D6. Which, obviously, I do like getting. In this mode, of course, it's a little bit worse. But still has some value. It's just that items can now be deleted. They can just disappear upon re-rolling, which hurts a little bit to see. Not really hurting for that key. Holy water. Well, that's 2 really bad items in a row. Not boding well here. Maybe I can combat it by getting an epic fetus. But I would also need a bomb, which I'm not going to get. Book of Belial would be cool. Book of Revelations is great. Book of Shadows is also great, but let's take Book of Revelations. 6-room charge, and I'll get a Soul Heart, and it'll also make it more likely that I fight a Meat Boy, which I would like to fight. Here, Super Rat summons out the Troll Bombs, as we saw in the chest in the last run. I don't remember what he can drop, but I assure you it's probably not good. Mr. Mega would be cool if he dropped that. See, he kind of throws them out, too, which is really jacked up. Trying to give myself as much horizontal range as I can. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to escape anything very well. Ow, what the? That was actual ass. You know, all this time I want to get like, oh hey, yeah, please let me get a devil deal, and now it might be actually be over. I may have no chance to get one. Just 2 bombs. I know where the secret room is now. Well, if this is regular famine, it's fine. But it's not. A lot of trouble here, guys. Very unlikely to get the devil deal. Looks like he could only have 4 out at a time now. How sweet of him. I want to get him as quickly as I can down to his other bad form. I'm trying to force him to do his dash attack. Now I don't want him to do it since I had that side of the room cleared. I don't mind if he's up there. Dead bird, of course, coming in super clutch. Excuse me, excellent. Not taking that just in case it's Krampus. You know what? This run's already doomed, right? Right. I know it's already damned before it starts, so because of that, we will enter a new hell. Couple options here. I'll try this one, and that's the only one I'll take. Nope, didn't get it. Well, now we'll be looking to turn into Guppy, obviously. Catacombs, of course, and I'm not well equipped to contend with the catacombs whatsoever. Honestly, Dead Bird has been the best item I've had so far. Might just die here. Not in an attempt to. I mean, keep in mind, I do have the venerable Dead Cat. Which, I guess another reason that I like Dead Cat is it'll give me more deaths. Should I die. A high risk, high reward mode would be nice. I do at the very least fire blood tears for the moment. But I would like to stay alive, especially with that meager eternal heart. That would be nice. Fish head. Every time I get hit, I will produce blue flies. Frankly, not that good because I don't want to get hit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Dead Bird puts in work. Tried to use my invulnerability frames there. Tried to squirrel in a couple dodges. We're gonna head back and grab that HP. Sucks to have to do, but what else am I gonna do? Possible death in this room. Definitely staring down at death here. That does a full heart of damage. You know, what am I supposed to do there? A lot of the things I have are contingent upon me getting hit. My holy water, my blue flies, and Dead Bird. And if I get hit once here, I die. So, looks like I can skirt past that. Looks like I'm just gonna make it up there. Really tough room. My low power. Happy to let Eve kick the proverbial bucket here. This is a dead E run. It's a dead E run, you know. That'd be really sucky if I died on the last one where I have all the room to dodge it. I just flatly don't do enough damage. Could have left that one alive to bomb that chest open for me, but I would have been waiting a while. Probably. Let's see if I can... Maybe it'll happen this time. See, this is what I mean, yeah. I kind of have to be in range for it to fire. Mom's contact. They are not giving me anything good here. I need to... I need a devil deal on this floor and just not to get shit on it, but nothing's gonna help me. Nothing's gonna save me. I've already taken red heart damage anyway. This is kind of a hopeless one here, gang. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this run. Sometimes you get really, really short-strawed. But Mom's contact, awful. Holy water, awful. That's a cube of meat. I get the Book of Revelations, it's fine, but sometimes you need something good to happen to you. I'm happy to see Pestilence, especially normal Pestilence. Trust me, that's a great relief, but with my incredibly low damage here, I'm worried that I can... Dude, a Spitty does a full heart of damage? Are you kidding me? Absolutely bonkers. Again, pretty heavy reliance here on Deadbird to finagle me a win. Much in the same way that Meat Boy managed to do one. With a better efficiency, admittedly. Yeah, Deadbird is a champion of DPS here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, at the risk of my death, I'm going to enter here. So I die here. Didn't really matter. Okay, Catacombs 2. Again, we deal with the Catacombs. Which of course sucks. This is at least a tolerable room. Don't get close to them and then you don't get hit. You can see though that they have a fair stock of health. Simpson's Lock, I guess, is 5% chance that I get the Bloody Lust effect from killing an enemy. It looks like I'm just kind of messed up here. Got a little bit of maneuvering to do, but might be able to swing it. Bee lickers can be kind of dodgy. A single night, that's manageable. This is almost a guaranteed damage room. Like that. This is almost a guaranteed damage room. This is a guaranteed death room. I don't have the maneuverability to withstand that room. Sometimes you get this is almost a guaranteed death room. Way too many enemies to handle here. Way too many moving parts. The slow speed plus the projectiles. It feels like it's just a matter of time till I die in this room. Dealt with the hardest part. We're in the better part of the room. Progress is possible, but I don't know how likely. Just doing pot shots right now. Okay. Made it. Lust might be able to slow me down with the virus, which I don't particularly mind. I suppose. What do I have to lose? Tears down. Okay, I have stuff to lose. Oh yeah, we'll take it. Another toughie. This one doesn't have as many champions, but remember, the more enemies that are in here, the more likely I am to take damage no matter what. Champions, regular enemies, just the sole fact that they exist as enemies that can possibly or conceivably damage you. Okay, it counted as beating the room, so the room's at least over with. I will try my hardest to win with this crappy run. I'm also going to try to die and collapse of emphysema on audible stream. Okay, this is toughy, but now extremely... Oh. A full heart of damage. What was I supposed to do there? Where was I supposed to go? At least there's a gulf that they leave in their wake. He hasn't even fired one big old homing shot yet, and I'm still feel so much worse for the wearer. Took a full heart of damage there. Oh man, this is just so disappointing as a run. I've gotten nothing valuable. The best thing I got was Dead Cat, which some people despise. I don't personally despise Dead Cat. But man, screw it. What do I have to lose? I don't care. Mom's Knife is fantastic. Do not get me wrong. Don't get it twisted there at all. But I do not have enough HP to mess around with Mom's Knife here. I don't imagine I'm in that good of a spot here. Especially with those tears down. But we did see a recently successful Mom's Knife run, so... Maybe we can make it work. I have one bomb and I'm going to save it. Eternal Peep, who I believe gets the 6 eyes. This could very well be a death. A lot to dodge here. It'd be cool if... Oh, he's eternal, so now I have a chance to, like, kill his eyes. That'd be neat. Okay, we got it. Stem cells. Shot speed up. Are we making something happen here? Book of Sin I definitely don't want. Let's keep it going. Necro 1. Now, don't get me wrong, I still feel pretty hopeless. I've still gotten a really bad run of luck. Mom's Knife is the first good thing I've had, but maybe if they give me Polyphemus with it too, I'll have a good chance to win. And I think if I was playing safely, I would not have entered that room most likely. At least neither of these are eternal. You are. You're eternal. I have one bomb that is a possibly worthy use. Oh, I don't know what hit me there. But it was definitely upsetting. Alright. Last cough drop that I possess. I'll have to buy more. Alrighty, gang. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, yeah, you hit me there. That's fine. I do like having the Meat Boy, so it is, in a lot of ways, a spiritual successor to the run we had. I did get hit by another spider web. That's so dumb of me. I'm such a dumb bitch. Alright, let's see if I can reverse my fortunes with a quarter. We'll go to the shop. And likely fight greed because of it. Nonetheless, greed is worthy. One sec. Alrighty. Super greed. So I said regular greed. So that was my fault. Funnily enough, regular greed can drop the quarter. I didn't want to take that hit. I'm fine with dead bird coming in clutch though. Oh man, I kind of flinched with my dodge. Okay, this is annoying now. Really, really, really awful fight. Yeah, sure, I have money. Is it worth it? The answer is no. I'm gonna be able to do dick with this money. Let's keep it going. Everybody say sausage. The soul heart is beautiful to see there. I'm glad they're also very patiently going down pretty much to the bottom there. We got 5 lives left. I'm only going to spend as much as I need in a potential devil room situation. Knowing full well that the only way I'll see a devil room is if I, like, basically beat the boss without taking a hit. Which, Necro 1, it's going to be Eternal War. There's a pretty fly. It's helpful. I can beat Necro War without taking a hit. Because I did in the last round. If you remember. Just got to get him cornered. He's got to not do anything but want to shoot shots. I took the hit, whatever. I just wanted to get out of there. And look at that, I still almost died. Now this speed could be a meager liability. Okay, we've got the knife out. I am fully prepared to stab anything and everything that I need. I hate the grimaces so much. What does it even do for Ronald McDonald? Okay, yep. Crappy room, because the fistula doesn't have to divide. I wish they didn't fire with quite the regularity that they do. Let's go see if that actually is the secret room. Let's hope to God it's Transcendence. Oh, yeah. Alright, so Transcendence, all it does is give you flight. And that's all I want. Is flight. Uh-huh. Now that's tough because yeah. It's just you don't have enough speed because of those dumbass spider webs. Oh man, how did you hit me? Let's fight this ball. Oh, okay, is that how that works? Okay. Oh, it's conquest. But it's not proper conquest. This conquest will still drop a cube of meat. Conquest I am less confident about being able to defeat without taking a hit. The main reason I've already taken a hit. Dead bird, just finish it off there. Okay, we now have a meat boy, which is good. I don't have quite the speed that I need to maneuver around there effectively. Not a lot of defensive structures in place. I don't care about going back for that bomb whatsoever. I'll definitely use judgment, but we're also definitely going into this secret room. We get Demon Baby for our troubles. Let's see if he wants to give me some HP up. He should be willing to pay out relatively quickly. Yeah, he wanted to give me some HP up. Regular depths here. Nice to see. Is he firing on intervals? It looks like he's firing on an interval pattern, yeah. He only goes in that bottom corner. Okay, he just... The boy switched up the script. Okay. Okay. My reflection. That's fantastic. I have no idea how that works with Mom's knife. Doesn't at all. Okay. It was worth checking out. Got a dime there, so. Okay, you give me the ladder. Useless to me, but I still very much love you, beggar bum. This is another one of those, hey, I'm not gonna do anything rooms. Hopefully there's a lot of those. Transcendence was a big vote of confidence. Explosive diarrhea. I think that was the same color it was in the last round, too. Okay, this would have been nice if it were an exactly identical room. Tinted rock and all. Yeah. Backstabber here. Now, the knife does a lot of damage. It should be killing those. Demon Baby's firing really big, chunky tears. I don't know if there's something that boosted his power level, but I really like it if it was. Yep, I saw myself getting hit, because it just had to be stupid, you know? This is a little tough. We know I really hate leapers with Mom's knife. You just kind of... A lot of guesswork in your stabby. Definitely going in there. Spiders for me, that's it. Take a peek, see if that's it. Epic Fetus would be pretty rad. 1-up would also be perfectly fine. Dad's Key would suck. Spider Bite would be good. Just litanizing everything that I'd like to see as far as secret room items go. Hit myself there. Just trying to do the back and forth thing that you like to do with Mom's knife in an effort to get some damage. patience. I don't want to get this eternal one too close to me. Meat Boy can take him out just like that. And if I can stop him in his tracks like that, then that's perfectly fine. Can't believe I got a dime out of the poop, though. That was really sweet. Okay. So far, so livable. You're just... Well, he can't do anything to anyone anyway. Demon Baby is actually not that bad. You know, I've always kind of disliked Demon Baby. I know he does a lot of damage, supposedly, but he doesn't shoot with me. He shoots when he gets close enough to the enemy. Which I think is dumb. And I think I'm right about that being dumb. What else am I going to use the money for? Oh, absolutely I'm going to go in that stupid Angel Challenge room, which is almost definitely houses my death. Abso-friggin-lutely. It depends on what it offers. If it offers like the scapular, I won't do it. But if it offers Sacred Heart or Dead Dove, which I still need to unlock, that's why why? This game has... Not this game, this mode. I mean, this game definitely has a lot of fuck yous inside of it, but man, this mode is really just screw you. Still fires in the same triple. I like this Loki a little bit more. Isn't some of the bomb flies? I don't know what you do, but I don't like it. Oh, you hit me. That's what you do. Okay, I love all these soul hearts. Three soul hearts is absurd. What's happening here? There's only a 20% chance to get them. Okay, so I don't know what the game wants here. If they want me to win or something now. I have no idea what's happening. I'm very delighted having seen Dead Dove. Now, the only item I have left to obtain is the Pinking Shears. Dead Dove, if you were curious, even a little bit what it does, it's identical to Spirit of the Night. So that's Spectral Tears, meaning they go through obstacles, and you fly. Overall, absolutely outstanding item. But not one that you're gonna get very frequently, because the Angel Room is rarer than the Devil Room. You generally have to go through one Devil Room, not get anything, to get an Angel Room. It is nice when you get it, though. I will take that. I will take that. Double trinket space. I'll take that. Take that. looks like I may get a full meat boy. The double Gemini room, we know we did that last run. Thread that needle pretty well. You can see my knife has now taken on a spectral effect as well. That should indicate that I'm going to fight death. It looks like he's going to be this way. Just ran right into that because I said, screw it, I'm probably going to get hit. Putting myself in a corner like that. I deserve it. Screw it, I'm not going to look for coins, I don't care. I do care about a potential devil, or not potential devil deal, potential secret. Soul heart. I got more soul hearts out of a regular slot machine. Pretty fly. Full complement of the boys. One of these is probably no. Guppy stuff. We go up with Eternal Death, who is, as we know, is eminently beatable. Probably just about as difficult as regular death. The only thing is that his sides home in. And we can handle that. Getting damage on it. We have a full meat boy now, which is outrageously good. That's why I'm considering taking Guppy over the Book of Revelations, since I'll only get a soul heart once every 6 rooms. Lump of coal just turned my knife black, but it looks like it didn't work. I guess I should take the Book of Revelations because it's more likely, if I can hide away, then it's more likely that I can use it. But the blue flies are very powerful. I had to pick it up at least just for the chance of Guppy. This boy can do a lot of work just by himself now. He's much more powerful than the level 3 we had. Just that little bit. And also, for all of last run, you saw how valuable he was. Now, admittedly, we have a lot less health in this run, too. But I also had Demon Baby to kind of help stem the tide, do a little bit more. In the last one, I just had, just go get him. I had Ghost Baby. This looks challenging. And they clearly home in on me. So this is a really, really, really crappy room. And they all explode into flies, too. How terrible. I'm just gonna take it with me for the extra hit. First thing we do Bomb the hell out of those eyeballs. So we also will not have access to the phenomenal Polaroid effect either. But again, Meat Boy will come in super clutch with the damage here. Dead Bird as well. Taking a lot of hits at this point. Grab that, let's go up. How did that hit? I hate that he just avoids damage. Maybe Guppy was the right call. Ow. That one I just kind of delayed myself on. That was dumb on my part. Give me 2 red hearts. Just a greed room. This is fantastic. That boy can just rip that apart himself. He's extremely powerful. And a lot smarter than the level 3 Meat Boy. Not to denigrate level 1 Meat Boy, level 3 Meat Boy that much. I mean, it's still great. Tarot card. Hierophant will be good. Chariot's phenomenal with the knife. Soul Heart's great. I'm just so happy I got Dead Dove. And I get the treasure map. So that's... I have the map and the compass now, right? We're just gonna mainly let Meat Boy do his work for phase 1. After that, we're just gonna start going ham. But this one, in my opinion, goes the longest. And keep in mind, I play this one the safest often, too. I love that he teleports, though. I sincerely think this makes the fight easier. And besides health, I think that's the only real difference that this fight has, is, oh, he's got a lot of health, and he teleports. He still fires counter tiers, perhaps more. I don't know if that's factual or not. I haven't even been hit to get Dead Bird to double down on him. Now I have been hit, so now Dead Bird is going to do even more work. Ah, you bastard. I wanted to save the chariot for Isaac. Common cold, my knife is now green and can poison. The station, every time I get hit, I'll summon blue flies. Meyer, 50% chance, on top of what I already have, to get a blue heart, so that's a 70% chance now. Charm of the Vampire, every 13 kills I get will recover half a red heart. Pretty short distance. One shove is eternal. Actually, both are eternal? Ooh, man, you hurt me. You hit me. But you also get poison now, too. The poison is excellent. It's sublime, even. Another eternal heart. Mainly, that's just going to be another hit. It's nice poisoning Lust. Because Lust gives you the ability to poison. Luckily, I have the speed and the flight to combat the double super Lust. Otherwise, it's an incredibly difficult, challenging run. Okay, use the Yum Heart there. The Wretched is not a room I particularly fear. They can jump on top of each other. Much like the Widows can. I don't find them altogether too much more difficult than Widows in general. You never really see the Wretched as a boss, though. Bloat is one of the worst bosses in the entire game. Meat Boy's just going to handle him for the most part for me. I tried to get a stab on him, and I took a hit as soon as I entered the room because this boss sucks. But Deadbird and Meat Boy teaming up is just... that is the GOAT team. Okay, let's let them go for the team up. Earnest shield of Pretty Flies really saved me from getting hit there. A spat of aggression. Okay, keep going. Man, I really love Book of Revelations in hard mode. I got one knife hit on him, and that's all I really needed to get. We're saving the chariot till I get either low or get to the point where I need it. Okay, I took a hit. Deadbird is now in play. It's really good. Continually killing these flies will be good for my Charm of the Vampire too. 13 enemies might not seem like a lot, but it's pretty good. Oh, whoops. Gotta be careful here. Just finish them off, boys. Now I'm eternal in the game. Oh, I needed to do that anyway in game, so I was right to do this. Eve is also done. I gave myself the achievement, but I didn't get it in game, so I needed to do this anyway. So great. Great. Double Eternal. I'm gonna do a Samson run. I'm not gonna do Samson. I'll just have Samson and Blue Baby. So I will do... until I fail, I will do Samson, Blue Baby. In that order. Every time. Because after that, I'll just have to play as Isaac until I eventually roll Pinking Shears. And then that's it. The game's over. But I promise you, there's still some content. Blue Baby is going to take a while. I'm going to need a blessed run. All the broken runs that you've seen me get... there's Platinum God now that we have. We still don't have Eternal God. 76 is still pretty far away. Missing one item, the Pinking Shears. The only one we're missing is the Pinking Shears. Where are you? There it is. Right there. Oh, I guess you... I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen. It's right next to Mr. Maggy at the bottom. Down by where the dice is and the wafer and Mom's contact. Okay, excellent. Teeny bit of solo podcast here. Really riding high off this. Probably gonna do another run after this. After I take a little bit of a break. But I'm very, very delighted with what we got there. I'm gonna re-enter real quick to see exactly how close I am. I should only have 3 or 4 achievements left. 5, I guess, is the proper amount. Oh, now it's Platinum God too, by the way. In Eternal God, it'll just turn into a face with like stars for eyes and opened up. But for now, it's Platinum God. So I have 94 of 99 achievements. I need the Pinking Shears, Eternal Samson, Eternal Blue Baby, the Eternal Personalities, which I'll get after I get Samson and Blue Baby, and then pull Eternal God. But I will have to pick up that Pinking Shears. And what I'll do with that is I'll just play as Isaac and just constantly re-roll it. That Eve run was so dope. That was so frustrating, and I figured it was just a lost cause.
and it came back so clutch because of the Book of Revelations. Book of Revelations there was better than Mom's Knife, which, don't get me wrong, was critical. But that just goes to show you, even in hard mode, you can win almost any run in this game. That one I just chalked up, and go back to the one where, in the last video I suppose it was, where I was just so frustrated, and I think I wrote it frustrates me to an early grave. And that's fine, you know, you're allowed to kill yourself when you're angry. Not in real life. Don't kill yourself because you're angry. Well, it's had a couple guppy misses. I don't know, I'm just thinking to myself here. Oh well. Overall, really good. I'm probably almost definitely going to be under 60 episodes, but not below 60 runs. But when I say 60 episodes, you know, I was kind of putting myself on about 60 episodes. Which has probably panned out to be about 75 hours. Maybe a little bit less than that. Like that one, I'm just pulling it up now. Yeah, most of them are a little bit around an hour. Just about, with a few sparse ones going up to 2. When I like to double down on it. Looks like I've done a lot more of that recently. Maybe I'll continue to do that. Nah, I won't. I'll do one episode per one play. I was just doing that because of Eve. And then after that, it's going to be Dark Souls with an eye tracker again, finally. And then after that, probably Westorado, no eye tracker. And then I'll do maybe Flame Break or Dark Souls 2. Maybe World of Goo. I've never 100%ed that. I want to do Torchlight, but I know the fishing achievement is so annoying. Fallout New Vegas is something I want to do. Braid, I've never 100%ed, but I have beaten. But getting all the achievements would be pretty fun. Nuclear Throne would be a long time. I've played it a few times, maybe about 5 total hours. Actually, I could check right now since I'm solo podcasting a little bit. I have played Nuclear Throne 5 hours. I understand a little bit. You know, I'm good at Enter the Gungeon, but man, that game is... I don't actually love the art style. I would love to play Legend of Grimrock and the Mega Man Legacy Collection for sure. Some of these I want to use the eye tracker for, and some of them I don't. This game really... I will use Rebirth with the eye tracker when it inevitably and eventually, long way down the line, when they finally stop producing content for Rebirth, I will play Rebirth. And that will be maybe around 300 episodes. Maybe more. Maybe 500. Maybe 600. Between 300 and 600. Because the Lost I'm actually pretty good with. Once I have Holy Mantle especially. But the Lost, I've beaten runs with the Lost without Holy Mantle. But it's mostly playing as Greed. Or Keeper, rather. I'm so used to in this game calling him Greed. Yeah, playing as Keeper is just... Ugh. So we'll see how it shakes out. I do want to do Final Fantasy 12 too. I love that game, but I also know it's a game that plays itself. So maybe I should just play that one myself, but I really want to put it on stream, especially just, hey, this is how you kind of get all achievements. These are not guides. These are me showing you that they're very, very possible. I'm good at games. I'm not astonishingly great. I just learn pretty well. And, you know, my fingers still work. And that's about it. Just, we're breaching the 2-hour mark here. I'm very delighted. Probably do one more run. I'll try a Samson run. I'm going to go collect myself, gather my thoughts a little bit, hang out. And then I'm going to bump up and try to buckle down and do a Samson run. I could be done this game as early as Tuesday. It's Sunday now. Tuesday I'm off, and I was planning just to do some content and then hang out with some friends later on in the evening. Actually, while I'm playing right now, I'm going to litanize some more games I'd like to do. If you want to see me 100% any games, go ahead and leave a comment. And let me know what you think I should do. Like I said, if I get enough people leaving comments or watching the video in general, I would definitely like to have like little polls to say, hey, which one do I do next? That's asking a lot, obviously. There's a couple games I'd really like to play that I haven't played at all yet, but I'm just hoping that eventually the support for them dies down. It's sad that I do that, but like I can't wait till they do the next release of Gungeon, and then hopefully that's it. But I'm sure after their next game, after Dodge Roll's next game, they're probably going to want to go back to Enter the Gungeon. They say that the code is horrible and they can't really wend through it, and it's taking so long. It's heartbreaking. I'm sure they're pulling like 12, 15-hour days every day. I think it's only 4 of them. And that's a shame because Enter the Gungeon is far and away my favorite roguelike and one of my favorite games ever. Just because of how well it's done. I haven't even played the new update because I wanted to play it on stream. And I know, like, oh, it's your favorite game. Why didn't you play it? Because I have a limited amount of time. And I like to produce content with my games, even if the content is not for anyone. I'm not trying to make any money off of this. Maybe sometime down the line that'd be really cool. But for the nons, no way. No, I'm just playing because I like 100%ing games. And yeah, I'm going back and re-100%ing some games that I've already played. But that's to kind of get me in the feeling of doing this. You know, it's weird talking alone to yourself in your bedroom. And all you're doing is trying to constantly produce thoughts. And I do think pretty quickly, and, you know, my internal monologue is constantly going off. It just never shuts up. It's obnoxious. There's a lot of games I want to get to on here. Hollow Knight would be really fun. I hear it's a really, really hard Metroidvania. And I've seen some gameplay of it. I haven't watched, like, a playthrough of anything. There are some games I want to get on here that I have not played myself, but I own. Another excuse of this whole thing, and I mentioned that in my very, very first mission statement, is that I want to wend through my backlog. And maybe this will allow me to do that. I want to get some friends on here, too. Maybe we can play some games. Just so I can play some co-op games. Like co-op Cuphead would be fun. And there are some achievements that are co-op exclusive, but I don't know if I have anyone dedicated enough to be able to do that. Oh well. Well, just looking at it, I would really like to do Punch Club, which I've played a teensy bit of. I played 25 minutes of it. And it's kind of a fun game. It's like a fighting sim. Problem with it is it does have speedrun achievements, which I hate. And I know I say that all the time, but you know, there's not enough people watching to be like, oh, we know, we get it, you hate it. I will do Spelunky one day, which I know will take a long time. A long, long time for me to get good at Spelunky. But that would be cool. A lot to learn. I'll do 1001 Spikes too. Much though I'd love to, I can't do Age of Empires 2 or Age of Mythology on here. You know what? Let's worry about the solo podcast later. We got Platinum God. We got 94 out of 95 achievements. We're ready. We're good. Thanks so much for watching. My name's been John, or Gaff196. You've been watching my 100% achievement playthrough. If you want to support the channel, just go ahead. Watching it alone is enough of a support for me. You know, my last video that I just looked at now, it's got 3 views. I don't know how long that entails that someone looked at it, but you know, it does feel kind of nice. You know, it's nice to know that something's getting out there, especially with me not, like, advertising this in any faculty. You know, if you found it, good job. You found another person who's gone to YouTube gaming 12 years too late. When do we say the boom was? 2006? Let's say 2006. Okay. Well, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to really bolster the channel. But again, that's going above and beyond what I ask of you. You know, you merely being here affords me a calming presence, and it is really enjoyable overall. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate any and all support, even inadvertent, even negative support, because I, as a narcissist, love just any amount of attention in any form. That's all for me, and I'll see you next time. I might do another run tonight. And if I do, that'd be really fun. It would be Samson. So, it's winnable, but stay tuned. Alright, bye-bye.